All right, so today we are going to be ordering and comparing numbers. So let's remember that yesterday we relearned how to read and write numbers, like the big long numbers that go into the thousands and then possibly even the millions. Today we're going to compare them to figure out which one's bigger or smaller. So on this example, in a recent year, the population of Vermont was 621,760. The population of North Dakota was 646,844. Compare these two populations using less than, greater than, or equal. So it wants us to use a place value chart, and they gave us one here, but they didn't give us one for the rest of the work. So the place value chart that I sent out in an email to your parents will 100% work for all of this. So I would definitely use this today. So write the numbers on the place value chart. So I'm going to start by using the chart that they have already. So I'm going to write the numbers. I'm going to start with the first one. So 621,760. So 621,760. And then I've got 646,844. And they want us to compare these numbers. So when we compare numbers like this, we always start with the biggest place value, or the place value that's the farthest left. In this case, it's going to be the 100,000s place. In the 100,000s place, we have the same digit. It's both 6. So we can't really determine which one's bigger yet. We need to move to the next place. So in this one, we've got 621,000 or 646,000. This 2 and the 4 are in the same place, but they're different values. This 2 is smaller than this 4, so that automatically means that this number, 646,844, has to be bigger than this number because the 4 in the 10,000s place is bigger. Even though this 6 is bigger than the 1, 8 is bigger than the 7, those numbers don't matter because we always start with the biggest place value and work our way to the smallest. And then as soon as we find one that's bigger, that automatically is the bigger number. So in this case, 621,760 is less than 646,844. This symbol says less than because when we read that comparison, we always read from left to right, like you read a book. But it always points, the alligator's mouth always opens to the bigger number, which in this case is this number right here. So let's go down here, and they want us to use this number line to compare 32,053 and 35,251. I already see that they have 2 little dots on the number line, so I just need to figure out which number goes where. So in this case, 32,000, I see that this number line is jumping up by 1,000 each time. So I've got 30,000, 31,000, 32,000. This number has to go here because this 32 and this 32 match. And then we got 33,000, 34,000, and then 35,000. So this 35,251 must go here. Just by looking at the number line, I can see that this 30,000 is smaller than this 36,000. So as you move to the right, the numbers must be getting bigger, which means that this 35,251 has to be bigger than this 32,053. So again, I'm going to write a less than sign because 32,053 is less than 35,251. So let's do the next couple. This would be a good spot if you have any problems like this to use this section of the place value chart that I sent out to you, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this chart to figure out which one's bigger in this case. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. All right, there we go. So I've got 25,409, and I'm going to write that number on this chart. So 25,409, and then I've got 26,409. They're almost identical, but I can tell that, well, these twos in the 10,000s place are the same, so I can't look there. I need to look here. This 6 is bigger than the 5, so that automatically means that this number, 26,000, is bigger than 25,000. So my alligator mouth is going to be pointing towards the 26,409. Do the next one. Again, I'm just going to write the numbers. So I've got 72,451 and 76,321. So I always have to start with the biggest place value, which in this case is, again, the 10,000s place. I've got 2 7s here, so I can't look there. And you look at the next place. This 6 is bigger than the 2. So that means that this number, 76,000, is bigger than 72,000. All right, the next one, I've got 442,089, and then 442,078. Always start with the digit that is in the highest place value, which is in this case the 100,000s. I've got a 4. I can't look there because they're the same. Again, they're the same here. Oh, they're the same there. I got to keep going. Zeros are the same. Finally, one's different. This 8 is bigger than this 7. So that must mean that 442,089 is bigger than 442,078. So that's the first one that's going to be going this way. What are the last 3 with you guys for an example? So we've got 13,636. Oh, wrong place. 13,636, and then I've got 13,636. Well, those are the exact same number, right? The 1s are the same, 3s, 6s, 3s, and 6, they're all the same. So this must mean that they are equal. So in this case, we're going to put an equal sign. This next one, we've got 201,953 and 201,953. I'm not going to write that one because I can see that each digit is the same in the same place values. So those also must be equal. So I'm going to put an equal sign there. And then the last one, 224,747 and 224,774. So they're trying to trick you on this one. All of these numbers, both of these numbers have the same digits, but they kind of flip-flop them. So again, always start in the highest place value. 2s, those are the same. 2s again are the same. 4 is the same. 7 is the same. The 10s place is the first time that we have a different digit. This 7 is bigger than this 4, so that must mean that 224,774 is bigger than 224,747. Even though they look very, very similar, you have to make sure that you write the numbers out to make sure, because they're going to try to trick you. So our alligator mouse should look like that. So use your place value chart that I sent out, or you can just look at it and compare it side by side. Make sure, though, that the numbers that you're comparing, or the digits that you're comparing, are in the same place. I can only compare these two together because they're in the same place. I couldn't compare this 2 versus this 4 because this place has more value than this place over here. So use this chart that I gave you, or you can look on the Seesaw slides. I'll leave a picture of what this looks like for you to use too.